How much of your holiday shopping have you done? Let's start with Mitch. Mitch seems like a get-it-done kind of guy. I bet he's going to say 50%.
I am currently sitting among a bunch of boxes. I'm close. I'm real close. I'd say 60%. Wow. Yeah.
Close. All right, so you're among a bunch. They haven't been wrapped yet, though.
No. And Jonathan's been banished to the other room, so we're okay.
John, how much of your holiday shopping do you have done?
Oh, I'm below 50%.
Yeah.
No doubt I'm below 50%. Like how low?
Yeah, let's take a look at that bar. If I lowered it to 40, would you still be under it?
Oh yeah, I'm probably under that bar if we go down to like 30.
Oh, okay. So you do have
I'll give myself at least 25%.
Oh, nice. You're better than I am. I'm sitting currently at 0%. So there we go.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. Well, this show is for you. Unless you're at 100%, and even afterwards, if you're at 100%, you might go, "Wow, that's actually a great idea." It's our annual holiday tradition, and we have some ideas. Holiday gifts for health. These are items that we've used and found useful, and that's why we're recommending them. And these are our own choices. This is not a sponsored episode in any way, shape, or form. Just so you know that up front. This is Who Cares About Men's Health? Information, inspiration, and a different interpretation of men's health. You guys ready to jingle some bells? I'm ready to jingle some bells.
Okay.
My name's Scott. I bring the BS. And by the way, since we're being so helpful this holiday season with gift ideas, I thought we should all have our Santa helper's name. My Santa helper name is Sparkly Snowball. So you can.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Sparkly.
The MD to my BS, Dr. John Smith. What is your Santa's helper name?
Tinklehorn Silverstream.
I love that one. Tinklehorn.
Yeah.
Tinklehorn Silverstream. That's perfect for a urologist.
Yeah, I almost went with Silver Balls, but I just went with Silverstream instead.
He's our favorite nutrition expert. He's a professor in the Department of Nutrition and Integrated Physiology at University of Utah Health with a PhD in nutrition, specializes in biochemistry and molecular biology. Thunder Jalili. But today, his Santa helper name is...
Naughty.
Just naughty. That's it. not naughty pointy shoes.
I'm just going with naughty. I want a broad range of naughty. I want a lot of options open. So,
all right. And he's our convert. He now cares about his health, probably more than the rest of us, and wants to help others care about theirs. It's producer Mitch. What is your Santa helper name?
I am the elf who is now on his health, Justinius Merrimack McJingle.
Oh, okay. I like it. Those are some good Santa helper names. All right, here are the rules of the holiday gifts for health contest or show or episode. By the way, we've been doing this for like 4 or 5 years, so it's getting really, really hard to come up with new stuff. One item under $50, one item under $100, and then one wild card. It could be as expensive or as cheap as you'd like. So we're going to start out with our first item under $50. And I want to give an honorable mention to last year. Last year's big win for me was the budget massage gun that John recommended. Because in our last year Holiday for Health show, he said that he learned from personal experience, you buy the super expensive one, you buy the cheaper one, they're pretty much the same. So price isn't super important. And you seem to be correct, because I've gotten a lot of value out of my cordless massage gun that I think I paid $35 for, which is pretty cheap for those things, right?
Oh yeah.
Those things can go upwards in the $200-$300 range. So thank you, John. I appreciate that. Now, I was surprised. My $50 or less gift, I thought for sure somebody had talked about this on a previous Christmas episode, but we must have referenced it somewhere else or off mic conversation. And they are sleeping earplugs from Loop. And they call them their dream earplugs. And this is for sleeping and mental health. And it was $49. And a lot of times you can get them cheaper than that on Loop's website. I think they have got 30% off right now. And I absolutely love it. I travel a lot for my hobby, my scent work hobby with my dog. And I like to stay in cheap hotels. And cheap hotels often are near noisy interstates. So it used to be I had to turn on the fan or the air conditioning to try to just get rid of all the other noise, like the road noise and stuff. But these earplugs block out everything. I don't even hear it. It's like I'm sleeping in a peaceful forest. Something else is I visit my mom, and a lot of times her house is on a busy road. And when I visit, the cars go by, and I don't hear that anymore. And at home, our dogs sleep in our crates in our bedroom, and there's kind of constant nighttime noises from them, the shifting and the shaking and the flopping. And in the summer, we have fans going to keep the house cool. and I put these in, and all of that goes away. And the last part that I love about it is I go to bed before my wife, and when she comes in the room now, I don't wake up when she comes in anymore. So for less than $50, these have been a life changer for me. The Loop Dream sleeping earplugs. Now, Mitch, didn't you say you had earplugs?
Yes,
I got this from you.
Yeah, so it was. It's my partner actually. He's got some. He gets a little sensitive with his ears. He gets a little overwhelmed sometimes at really loud concerts, etc. And so he started looking for these like Loop brand. There's a couple of other brands that do this, and they're just made to turn down the audio a little bit. And so for him, it helps with overstimulation. But now I got a pair of their sleep ones myself because, I was meeting with my sleep specialist actually, and she was like, maybe there's some noise in your room and you're not realizing it. And go figure, I've been sleeping better than I have in a while. And all it took was a little bit of some earplugs.
Right. And I will say it took me about a week or two to figure out how to properly put them in and get a good seal. Like I was really frustrated and thought, oh, this was a waste of money. So it took me a little bit of time and then finding the right tip and all of that. But once you get that dialed in, they're great. And as you said, they have different brands or different models for different scenarios. So if you go to a lot of concerts, you might want to get the concert ones that do something different than the sleep ones, that do something different than just kind of turning the volume down 10 decibels in day-to-day life where you still want to hear everything, maybe just not quite as loud. So that's my $50 gift. Mitch, let's go to you. What's your under $50 gift?
So for my under $50 gift, it's a month or two of ClassPass for you and a friend. So for guys who have never done a ClassPass before, there's a couple of other companies, Fit Reserve, etc. But essentially, it is a monthly pass that gives you X amount of visits to a whole bunch of different like specialty workout studios or climbing gyms or yoga or cycling courses, whatever, and basically allows you to try out a class. And it has been really kind of cool because me and my buddy Rob have been talking about how can we kind of mix up. We like to work out together every single week, but like we're always doing the same weights every single time. And so it's like, well, why don't we go try out, I don't know, a spin class? Why don't we go try out, a rock climbing gym for a day without having to pay for the whole month worth of membership? And so it's essentially a way to like try some things out, maybe find a different way to like get your fitness in, your little bit of sweating now and then. And then the like little special sauces to do it with them.
And explain to me how this works. So is it just like they've partnered with a lot of different organizations? So you buy the ClassPass and then you go to one of the participating organizations and okay, got it.
Yeah. And so depending on the different fee structures, et cetera, it's like you get 3 a month, you get 8 a month, or you get the unlimited one's really, really expensive. So I don't know if that's an option, but hey, for like under $50, you can get a pair of them for a month and just go see what's in your city and what you want to, maybe there's something you'd like to try out.
Cool. Hey, John, if I got you a ClassPass, would you like to go rock climbing with me? Would you like to go to a climbing gym?
Yeah, man. If you invited me anywhere, I'd go. That'd be great.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I didn't know you were waiting for that.
I mean, yeah, man. I was been waiting for an opening, man. I'll bring my dogs that don't know even how to smell out in the back, and I'll come to one of your scent work classes. I'll do anything, man.
All right. Hey, since we're talking to you, what's your under $50 pick for the holiday gifts for health?
Yeah, this one was tough, but I think there's a bunch of things out there that are under $50 that I like. For me, I think getting a good supplement that can help you work out. Like I've recently moved to some of the creatine gummies.
Oh, sure.
A 30-day supply of them is about $40-$50. But I have noticed that I think that they've been helpful for everything I'm doing with my workout. And I think that's what I would pick right now, because I think that's the thing that I'm doing currently that's, $50 or so that I think has been helpful for me over the last couple months. And so I would say finding a good supplement that you think will improve your workout. And I think this one has done it for me. I looked into the benefits and all those things. And I think even cognitively it's helped.
Mitch, have you used creatine before?
I have used creatine. I'm still working through a giant thing of powder that I got forever ago. And but I do want to give a quick shout out to supplements as gummies. Like, I don't know if I'm just like a 4-year-old at heart, but like I've been told I need to start taking a fiber supplement. I'm like, ugh, gross. Ugh. Metamucil makes freaking gummies now, and they taste like the worst dot you've ever tasted, but it's still in that form factor and like texture. Yeah. But no, I have gummies for 3 or 4 different things that I've been told to take. It not only makes it a little easier on my stomach, because I tend to have, I have to take things with food or else it kind of screws up my gut. I don't have to worry about that as much with the gummies. And it's a little treat through the day.
Yeah. All right. There's a little bonus gift, a little something in your stocking from Mitch. Gummy health supplements are good if you've got a bad stomach or you're just a 4-year-old at heart, which if I could still take Flintstones chewables, I totally would. That's just
those are great.
All right, Thunder, your turn. Is $50 or less for holiday gifts for health. What is yours?
Mine is something pretty simple. It's a foam roller. We have one at home and I use it almost daily, and it's great, especially if you have a back that's a little sore from time to time, or you have like tight hamstrings or glutes or IT bands or anything. So a foam roller.
Tell me, so is there any like evidence to support that actually helps, or is this all just I use it and it makes a difference in my life? And how does it make a difference in your life?
I don't know if there's any evidence, but I use it and it makes a difference in my life.
Yeah, that's your evidence right there.
Yeah, I find that there's really no effective way to kind of get a little bit of like back massage like on your own. Some people have massage guns, but like me contorting to try to get that on my back like is almost worse.
Yeah, throw your back out trying to get your back.
Yeah, so the foam roller is just really easy. It's you can obviously adjust the pressure by depending on how much of your own weight you put on it. It doesn't take up a lot of space. It's not heavy. You can do it for like 30 seconds. A couple times a day, and it just feels good. And for skiing, a lot of people, like I'm in the ski world in the wintertime, and a lot of people who ski use the foam roller because skiing is kind of hard on the low back. And so it's not just me. A lot of people have good results with it.
All right. Naughty said a foam roller is what you need in your life under your tree. That's a weird elf name. All right. $100 or less for gifts for health. This one from me is a Purple Carrot meal kit. So Purple Carrot is one of the many companies out there that you can get these meal kits where you get all of the ingredients in the kit already pre-portioned out. For the most part, usually ready to go. You do have to do a little bit of chopping, but that's actually a benefit, and I'll tell you why. These meals are about $10 to $12 per serving, depending on the plan. And you can get, I think, 4 meals, serving of 2 for a week for $100. So you get the $100 gift card, you give it to somebody, it gives them a little taste of Purple Carrot, which, by the way, is, I think, vegan. I think it's I think it's beyond vegetarian. I think it's actually vegan. So if a plant-based diet is something you've been looking at and you'd like to start eating more plants, and it's really super good. We use them for nearly a year. And it is a little expensive because, like I said, I think four meals, 2 servings each, $100, but we treated it as our going out budget. So instead of going out to restaurants, which are really super expensive nowadays, we just treated that as our little treat during the week. And some surprising benefits for me, I started enjoying the process of cooking. It became a relaxing break, kind of not a chore. Like I look forward to taking my noon to 1 off, going down, making my meal, eating my meal hot that I just made. It gave me confidence to make meals without a kit now, and it removed a lot of intimidation factor around recipes in my life. So it's kind of like a meal kit. It's not just food. It was cooking school, it was therapy, and it was date night all at once. So Purple Carrot meal kits, that's my $100 or less pick. All right, John, I'm going to go to you for your $100 or less gift.
I will chime in on yours. We've used a couple different folks. I think HelloFresh, Blue Apron, a couple of the other ones through the years. And I think that, like you said, we also learned how to make some meals we probably would have never made. Yeah, which I think was really nice. And some of those we actually still make, which is kind of nice because you get the recipes with them too, which is kind of nice.
Yeah.
So anyways, just a little side note there because I think those are nice. So my $100 gift, a good pair of like joggers or sweatpants. In the winter, it's nice to keep, your muscles warm while you're headed into the gym or doing whatever. I have a couple pairs of the Vuori. I think they're called the Sunday joggers. Shout out Vuori. Hit me up if you want to give me some stuff. No, they're great and they're nice. They look nice. They feel nice. And I also have a couple other pairs of different brands that I really have liked. And I think it's nice to be able to go in warm into the gym in the morning rather than walking in naked.
I have a question for you on this though. Like, how much better is this $100 or less pair of joggers or warm ups than the $15 pair I could get at a department store?
Yeah, like one of them is described as the performance jogger. Like, what performance are we improving?
I don't know. I put them on and you just don't. They're like the Nikes. You run faster, jump higher. Sure. You just put them on. You know that you're there. Okay. No, I think they're like $89 or something like that for a pair. I've got a couple pairs of them, and they really are better than the other joggers that I have, in my opinion. They're so comfortable. Okay. That's the big thing. My wife actually had a pair given to her, and she's like, "These are so great. You should try them out." And so we were out, and I scooped a pair up, and I was like, "These are legit." Like, now I know why they make you pay so much for them, because they're probably worth it.
Okay, $100 or less. Let's go to you, Mitch. What is your $100 or less?
So going back to being a 4-year-old at heart, it is a Lego set. I know, and this is actually based off of a series of studies that I came across while I was researching for another topic. There have been a couple of NIH studies on both male youths, and there's also a study from the Fort Lewis College of Health Sciences, George Washington University, that are actually looking at adults and the ability to manage stress. And they are testing Legos and puzzles, and Legos seem to be the victor. And basically they talk about how a lot of times adult men in certain types of jobs that they do don't have a lot of time in flow state, don't get an opportunity to do something kind of creative, do not have, give themselves the freedom to just play for a little while. And a couple of years ago, I did not necessarily grow up with Legos, but I was given a Lego set, and I love them. I love them. I put on a little podcast. I like to follow the little the manuals, because I'm not super duper creative when it comes to building with Legos, but I do like to just follow along. And a good like $100 or less set, because they are kind of pricey these days. I cannot tell you how chill I feel, how just kind of relaxed and wonderful it feels to just engage with that. So whether it be blocks or puzzles, they've done studies on those as well. They found that Legos were the best. So a Lego or Lego type product.
Hey, John, Thunder, do you guys have kids, and are Legos in your house as a result of your kids?
I don't have kids in the house anymore. They're college age, but I totally resonate with the Lego thing, because my daughter has gotten me 2 Lego sets in the last year, and she knows I'm a Formula One fan, and I like the McLaren, F1 team. So she got me 2 models of McLaren race cars, and we built them together. And, they're kind of detailed and involved, and it was a great experience. You're just focused, single-minded, working with your hands. It was just like Mitch said, it was very relaxing, and you're not thinking about anything else for that time. You're just focused on one kind of cool thing.
Not thinking about anything else is kind of a gift nowadays, isn't it?
It is. Yeah. And I think that's the beauty of doing like a Lego or a puzzle. It takes your mind off of everything else, because you become focused on this task that's, a foot and a half in front of your face, and you get kind of absorbed in that. And that's, for me, that's like the magic. So I was thinking for mine, I would give like a 1-month gym membership. It would kind of be like a 2-part gift, because the other part is me going with my friend. So, you have like a buddy to work out with, and it's more social that way. So that way, maybe there's more of a chance that, whoever you're gifting that wellness to would engage in it and do it and maybe get into it.
Plus, also going with you would be great, because you have experience with it. So if it's somebody that's not really done it before, or they feel uncomfortable, that's the added bonus to them.
Yeah. Yeah. And I got this idea because over the fall, it's not like I started on purpose, but we've kind of organized a workout club with my wife and one of her friends and one of my friends. And it's like a social club. We all meet together at the gym. We have these different workouts we do, and we do these Peter Attia, longevity tests. Sometimes it's kind of fun. And that's what gave me the idea of, gifting this 1-month membership, see if you can get other people to be interested in it as well. And it can be in the club.
Yeah, they could be in the club. Yeah. All right. Well, I don't know about you, John and Mitch, but I'll be looking for my invitation to the Thunder Workout Club. I'm going to be very sad if I don't see it.
You got to come up here to where I live to do it.
Oh, okay.
It's the only hitch.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay. All right. Let's go to the last category. This is over 100 and no max ceiling after that. My over 100 comes in at $169. And it is, and my particular one that I bought, it's an air purifier. I got the Conway AP 1512HH Mighty Air Purifier. And it's got HEPA. And I have really bad allergies, especially in the spring. They're just brutal, even if I'm inside in my office trying to work. So I thought, well, you know what? I'm going to pick this up and see if it actually does something. Turns out it actually did something. When I'd have it in my office, I could come in sneezy and sniffly, and I could turn that thing on. And within, 15, 20 minutes, it was gone. And I could have a whole day in my office of not having those symptoms. Now, the rest of the year, I just leave it in our bedroom and I run it 24/7 because I figure, it's probably helping while I sleep to breathe some good air. But also, I mentioned our dogs sleep in their crates in our room. And it also has a charcoal filter in it, which helps reduce some of the smell that the dogs have at times. For the most part, they're not bad, but it helps reduce that. So the dog smell's been managed. It keeps the bedroom feeling clean, even though the dogs sleep in their crates all day and all night. And it's pretty quiet. And it was a very worthwhile investment. So if you have allergies or dogs or both, this was a great spending of my $169.
I have really bad allergies. I mean, I just did a big sinus surgery trying to help out, etc. And one of the things that was shocking when I moved in with Jonathan is he's big into air quality. We have 2 or 3 of those air purifiers kicking around in our little condo. I didn't have any problems this year. I didn't have to take extra medication or anything. It was a big deal.
That's amazing.
I know, right? And then I don't know if this is going to make it in the end, but the dog charcoal smell filter thing, the ones we have here have little sensors on them that turn on and off the machine. And if one of us has passed some particularly bad gas, you hear the thing, whoo, and then that it's probably pretty terrible. So,
well, that's a benefit.
It knows what's in the air.
Right.
Yeah. All right. Over 100. Let's go to Thunder next.
Okay. So I thought about this one a lot, and I thought, all right, if I have vast resources and I have a really good friend and I want to give them a gift that inspires them to wellness and makes them feel great, what would I do? And what I came up with is a guided cycling tour in Spain of 6 to 10 days, depending on, how big they want to go. And the cost is anywhere from $5,000 to $10,000, depending on the length you go and the luxury.
Jeez.
But again, if I'm really rich and I have a good friend like Scott,
I
would do this.
love it.
You do have to travel to Spain for this, though, Scott. This is a little further than Park City.
That's okay. I can manage that.
But he said no limit, and this is
right. I did.
And
I like it.
I know people who have actually done this, and what I've seen is they have their trip scheduled for August or something, and they spend 4 months cycling, trying to get fit, trying to get ready for the trip, and then they do their trip, their 1 week trip. But look at all the benefit they get in the whole buildup of trying to make themselves ready for the trip.
I love it. I love that you went big. I think that tells us a little something of what Thunder might like to see under his tree. It's that whole thing. It says more about him than it does about us, I guess.
Yeah,
I love it. That was great. All right, John, are you as extravagant or did you dial it back a little bit from that?
Mine can be mine can go either way.
Okay. All right.
So mine would be get yourself a sauna.
All right.
So you can get you can get a sauna. So they make some of these sauna pods that you can get that'll heat up and give you 175 degrees. You can get one from a company that'll charge you 3,000, 5,000. I mean, you could spend up to 10 grand on one of these. I work out with a buddy of mine, and we do sauna a couple times a week. And I will tell you, I have noticed I feel so good those days when we do sauna. I feel like there's a good health benefit there. I mean, I know there's health benefits there, but I've noticed that it's something that I actually look forward to. And I'm like, oh, good, we're going to work hard today, and it's a sauna day. That's fine. I'll go hard, knowing that I'm going to have 20, 25 minutes in the sauna after this. So I would say, the little pods. I think you can get sauna pods for $500-600 all the way up to, $10,000 8-person sauna you can sit in with your friends.
Yeah. I just went to Amazon just for the heck of it. Why are you laughing, Thunder?
You're immediately intrigued.
Well, I was. They have these sauna boxes. I don't know anything about these. They're like $141.
What?
Sure.
Yeah, I don't know.
Possible?
That I don't know.
So like a cardboard box,
I mean,
you crawl in and
I don't
set it on fire?
It's a single-use cardboard box. Once it burns down, you're done with it.
So yeah, $129 for one, $141 for the other. They all have like 4.5 reviews. This one has 1,400 reviews, 4.5 stars. 5,000 sold in the past month. So if somebody's ever used one of these $150 upgraded sauna box for relaxation, detoxification, portable sauna for home with steamer, remote control, it comes with a folding chair too. Wow.
Wait, is this something a human being can fit in, or is it like one of those little yogi boxes?
It looks like a single person. I just popped it up too. Yeah. And you get the free camping chair too. It's nice. Yeah. You should buy it just for the camping chair in and of itself. That's
and then
a win.
if you go a little bit further down, they've got some other ones that are 900, 1,500, 1,600. Do you do infrared or natural? Like,
no, this is actually hot, like hot rock, but it's dry sauna.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, not infrared.
All right. Cool. I like it.
Because the temperature gets up to about 185 degrees where we're at when we get in there.
All right. Mitch, what's your $100 or more gift? And did you go big or did you go home?
I went home
Okay.
to where my good health choices really are made.
Okay.
I got it's okay. So I knew Thunder was going to be on this episode, and I'm like, okay, so it is a little device called the Instant Pot Vortex. It is a 7-in-1 cooking function tool. There's a couple of other brands. Ninja makes one, I think, called the Combi. There's one by Cuisinart, etc. But essentially, it is a single device that can do, I'd say, like maybe a serving or two of basically any type of food that you want to do. It air fries. It is a rotisserie. It is a vegetable steamer. It is a toaster oven. And I just have it live on my counter. And I have found in the last couple years that I've had it, when we talk about like, hey, you know, it's great. You heat up some vegetables, roast some vegetables and throw it in a salad. For me, the ability to just like shake some frozen vegetables into a little container and shove it in a box and ignore it for 10 minutes and come back and it's pretty good has changed my health habits when it comes to nutrition. I toast chickpeas in the thing. I will heat up leftovers if I do some meal prep that week, and it's tastes better than if I were to throw it in a microwave, but it also, I don't have to sit and think about the oven. I don't know why the oven is so intimidating to me some days, but just this little thing allows me to like even meal prep. You know, I can stick in just a little glass container or something like my protein, veg, and some brown rice or something. And you just stick it in and it cooks it for you. So for me, they come in at about $150 to $200, and it might be like, well, I've had an air fryer, I've had whatever. It's like, it's more the fact that it lowers all the barriers, at least for me, right? The fact that it's like just one thing, it's there, you see it, you're like, oh, I know what I can do. And that's what kind of helps me stick to my better snacks and my better lunches rather than a full shift.
That's interesting how just the fact it's there and it's easy. Mm-hmm. Like, putting your vegetables in an oven's easy, but for some reason, this form factor, this particular way of interacting with cooking your food seems to work better for you.
For me, yeah.
I love it. I think it's a great idea. And the thing is, like, it's a fast way to cook vegetables, and like cooking in your oven isn't fast. You got to wait for the thing to heat up, and then, however long it has to sit in there. So I think that's a great gift idea.
Yeah, you can so what I end up doing is sometimes you put your protein up on top. It's got a little tray, and that is going to be the convection oven side. And then underneath it is where you put your veg and a little bit of water, and it steams. So you do it all at the same time in about 15, 20 minutes.
Wow.
And you're only dirtying like one small portion of food, like maybe 2 people's worth of food you could maybe fit in there, rather than nuking the whole kitchen or getting everything warm, etc.
Right. I love it. I don't know if this price will hold. I'm on Amazon again, and I'm looking at the Instapot, and they have a 4-quart, a 6-quart, and a 10-quart. Mm-hmm. The 10-quart is like on super sale. Normally it's $160. It's $89.
Oh,
The
man.
6 quart is $139. Like the
Mitch, it's time to upgrade.
That's what I was about to say. Smash that buy button. Do
Yeah,
it.
dude, there
But
you
it
go.
looks a little different, the 10 quart. It looks like a different form factor.
Is it like a box?
It's like an air fryer,
Yeah.
but it's a little different. It's got a window you can look through
Yeah,
and
that's
see.
the one I'm talking about.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
You can get that in the sauna. It's probably free shipping.
That's what I
There
was
you
going to
go,
say.
man. You'll get free shipping on it when you spend that much. You'll be good. Plus, you'll get 5% cash back on your Amazon card.
Right.
Yeah, I love it. You could eat like chicken wings in the sauna, like because it's a one-person sauna. I'm not sharing
By
it with
yourself,
other
eating
people.
chicken wings.
Yeah, getting steamy. Yeah, I love that.
Steamy
You
chicken wings.
could have this today, by the way. Free delivery today, 5 to 10 if you're a Prime
Jeez.
member. You'd be
Wow.
cooking with the Instant Pot Vortex. All right. That's everybody, right? Did we get everybody?
Yeah.
John, we got you. We
You
got
got me.
Thunder, got Mitch. All right. Any final thoughts before we leave?
No, I love the ideas because last year I think I took some of the ideas too, like you said, Scott, and it's always good to hear what other people are thinking and doing, and I think it's great.
I have one final thought. It's not all of our gifts are like directly related to exercise. You know, some had like the mental health component and everything, and I think that's kind of cool.
Yep, we're taking care of that core 4.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you got to have your activity, your nutrition, your mental health, and your sleep. And I think all of our gifts covered.
Yeah.
You know, all 4 were
Mhm.
covered, if not multiple times, from our gifts. Well, thank you very much. It's always a pleasure opening presents under the tree with you, gentlemen. I appreciate all of your ideas, and I look forward to maybe trying out a couple of these and reporting back next year. If you have a gift for health that you believe in, you use, that you just can't wait to tell the world, we would love to hear about it. Email hello@thescoperadio.com. hello@thescoperadio.com. Happy holidays. Thanks for listening, and thanks for caring about men's health.